Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you today? How was your day today? Raining again here today, and I'll just leave it, you can't see it. Just off camera, I have a stack of wood here that's really in my way to get in here. It seems like every time I come down here lately, I have to clean, and I just do it because it's almost like I just throw the show together at the last minute or something. No, and in fact, yesterday I told you what I'm going to talk about today. I want to talk about vitamins. I want to talk about the efficacy of vitamins and whether you have any personal stories about that. Because there's really a lot of arguments for and against, and the intention again was that I would present to you some research that could show both sides of the story. There is research that says that our bodies, that we get enough vitamins in our diet that we don't need supplements, and that supplements are mostly, if not completely, unabsorbed. So you gain no benefit from taking them, but there's also research that says that taking these vitamins provides positive health benefits regardless of what you think is going on. And so I thought about kind of doing the research for you and talking about both sides. But again, I think it's just better off if I tell you my story. And my story is that I need them. And specifically, I need vitamin D, and I don't drink milk. I never have. I don't really like it that much. It's okay, but similar to the man flu episode, which you can go watch by clicking that link. There's research that says both things. There's research that speaks to the positives of vitamins. There's research that says that the supplement industry is just a huge waste. And I don't really care. I don't care whether you believe one way or the other. I don't care that the supplement industry promotes their products because maybe it helps somebody. When you go to the vitamin aisle at Walmart, there's this wall of A's and F's and D's and oils and all this other craziness. And I don't know, personally, whether any of those things are actually beneficial. I will tell you that I have been told to take vitamins by multiple health care providers. One was from the Veterans Administration, and the other was my personal health care provider. The VA told me that my cholesterol was too low and that I had to take the omega-3. I guess that's not a vitamin. That's just a thing. Omega-3 fish oil, essentially. Take fish oil to help bring my cholesterol to a normal level because it was too low. And another healthcare provider told me to take vitamin B for the Epstein-Barr, which we've also discussed on a previous episode, which is essentially the virus that is responsible for chronic fatigue. And if my Epstein-Barr were to ever progress to the level of chronic fatigue, they actually give massive doses of vitamin B12 in an injectable form to help combat it. And I mean like massive doses compared to what you would get out of a once a day or whatever. So my doctor told me that B12 is good when I'm having an episode or whatever the heck that means. I don't know, because honestly, I've always been one of those people that doesn't, I've leaned to the side of, I think the supplement industry is a farce. People use it in lieu of modern medicine to say, oh, I'll just take some vitamins for that, or homeopathic bullcrap. I'll just take this. And I don't think that it is a conclusive enough regimen that says that, you can cure your depression by taking vitamin D. That's bullshit. All right, only a true person who studies your health can tell you that. But I can tell you from personal experience that vitamin D seems to have an effect on my mood and my energy levels. And I didn't believe it, honestly. I really was a skeptic about it. I believed the science that says that supplements aren't absorbed in our bloodstream, whatever. One year I had read that vitamin D deficiency can be attributed to, depression can in some cases be attributed to vitamin D deficiency. My father has seasonal depression, and he sits under sun lamps in the wintertime to help combat it. And so I thought, what the hell? In the summertime, I ride my bike a lot. I'm outside a lot. In the wintertime, I'm really not outside ever. And so I'll take some vitamin D and see what happens. So I took vitamin D all winter and didn't really notice anything. And then I ran out. And I was just like, whatever, it's summertime, I don't need it. And so like 3 or 4 months go by, and I was really feeling terrible. And I thought to myself, what has changed? What have I done differently? Why am I feeling so mentally down? And I figured the only thing it was the vitamins. Now, you could call it placebo effect. Whatever. You call it whatever you want. The fact of the matter is that something changed when I stopped taking it. So I went to the doctor. We were talking, at that time I needed a refill on my actual depression medication. And so we're talking to the doctor, and I said, do you want to hear some kind of hokey self-diagnosis bullshit? And she said, sure. What do you got? Just tell me anything. And so I told her, I stopped taking vitamin D. I've been feeling horrible for the last few months. And the only thing I can attribute to is I stopped taking the vitamin D. Nothing else in my routine has changed. And she said, well, let's test for it. There's a simple blood test to see if you're vitamin D deficient. I said, okay. I said, but I've been taking it now for the last week. And she said, that's fine. If your levels come back normal, then we know you need it. Because if you've been taking it, then you've been getting it. And I said, okay. So we did the blood test, and my levels came back low, even with the supplement. So she said, take more. Take like 10,000 units, which is like 4 million% of your daily dose. So I've been doing that. And my vitamin D levels are normal, and it works. Guess what I haven't been doing for the past few months? Yeah, I forgot. I ran out, and it was one of those things like, oh, I'll go pick some up. But when you're feeling good, as with anything, it's not. I don't take cold medicine all the time because I just don't remember that. You don't take it because you don't have a cold. So I don't need it right now. I'll wait. I'll get it the next time at Walmart, and I'll get it and then I forget. And then 3 or 4 months goes by, and if you go back and watch October, November, and December's episodes, you'll notice that I was just like, something's wrong. I don't know what it is. And so I remembered, I went to Walmart, I bought it, and the last 2 weeks, no, maybe 3 weeks, I've been back on vitamin D, and guess what's happened? I've been designing a game. People have been noticing my energy levels in the videos, my excitement levels. So there's something there. And to say it's placebo, sure, if subconscious placebo is a thing, because I'm still a skeptic. I still don't necessarily believe that vitamin D is this like cure for my mood. Maybe it is a binding agent that's in the particular supplement that I take. It could be that I'm having a reaction to something else, and my body likes something else in that pill. I don't know. But what I do know is twice now I've forgotten to take it for months, and I've felt like crap. Start taking it again, feel fine. Doctor says I should keep taking it. High dosage. Okay. So I'm going to give it a go. And that's really what I was looking for when I asked for your input yesterday. Do you have any vitamin B stories? Or vitamin B, not vitamin B. I take vitamin B too. Do you have any vitamin B also? Do you have any? God, I'm distracted today. I want to go play Zelda. Do you have any vitamin stories? And so I have a couple of responses. Joel Nert said, just like every other nutritional thing, it's different for every body. True. Some vitamins work great for some people, not for others. Some diets and exercise plans work wonder for some people, not for one. It's not one size fits all. That's absolutely 100% positive. Thanks, Joel. It is very much an individual thing. And like I said, it might not necessarily be the vitamin D that's in my supplement. My supplement might not even contain vitamin D for all we know. It's not regulated by the FDA. It could just be some, plants they scrambled up, put in a pill. That's it. But something in there is doing something for me. So who knows? I thought I had another comment. See, I'm so prepared today. I'm not prepared at all. I think it was this one. On vitamins, Josh King said, I'm not informed enough to give an answer, but obviously the letter vitamins C, D, E are always recommended by medical professionals, so I'm inclined to say they work. In fact, I'm being tested next week for a vitamin D deficiency. I know they prescribe iron supplements a lot too. Yes, my Jamie was on iron supplements for a long time because she had low red blood cells or something like that. So I agree with you, Josh. I think that the big vitamins, the normal A, B, C, D, all that stuff is doctors will tell you it cannot hurt, but it's probably going to do good. So take it. Okay. And so I'm this is now the second time that I've forgotten to take vitamin D, and it's severely impacted my mood, severely impacted my energy levels, and I am inclined to believe that my body just needs it. And so I'm going for it, and I'm going to live with my anecdotal self-diagnostic whatever it is, and hopefully never forget again. So I'm going to place the onus on you, dear viewer, wonderful fans that you are, my super friends who come back every day. If I start talking about how I've been feeling like crap lately, you just go in the comment of that video. If it ever happens in the future, say, have you been taking your vitamin D? Because maybe I haven't. It's very possible I forgot to go buy it. And yeah, so that's what it is. It is what it is. I don't know what it is. Maybe you do. Maybe you have some evidence point that you can point me to educate me on vitamin D deficiency and depression, because I would love to read more so that I can make a more informed decision for myself. Because honestly, my doctor is a family practitioner. I'm not really sure that she's up on all that. So I don't know. I do like to read. I do like to study. So if you have anything, comments down below is the place to put that. Thank you so much for coming back. Thank you for your comments yesterday. I'm going to go play some Zelda, hopefully record it for the gameplay channel. And tomorrow, I'm not sure what we're going to talk about yet. I have a couple of ideas, so we'll get to that in the comment section. So thank you for being here. As always, thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and I will see you tomorrow.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from Wikipedia. Where were dodos found? The dodo is an extinct flightless bird that was endemic to the island of Mauritius? I don't know how to say that. East of Madagascar on the Indian Ocean. Its closest genetic relative was also the extinct Rodriguez solitaire, the two forming the subfamily Raphinae of the family pigeons and doves. So it was a big, dumb dove. They're always portrayed as being dodos, right?